Let me show you how you can add wireless CarPlay and Android Auto to your Golf Mark 7. Now this one here we've got is a Golf R 2015 with MIB system. Still doesn't have CarPlay. Even the upgraded MIB2 had the wired CarPlay, and today we're going to be changing that, adding wireless CarPlay completely integrated to your original Bluetooth system onto this Mark 7 Golf R. The process is identical for Golf R, Golf GTI, or just the Golf. Welcome everyone to another episode of DIY Made Easy. Let's get started. Now for this install, we'll be using our Western Auto Customs Golf kits. Now these are made specific for the MIB version for the Golf 7. It's compatible with this screen as well as the other one. Now for this installation, you'll be needing the Audi radio removal keys, as well as some of the basic hand tools such as a soft plastic trim removal tool and a couple of hand tools such as screwdriver and Torx bits. Now for the very first part, you have to remove this MIB radio. In order to do that, you can use the Audi radio removal tool. Push it in. You need two of them, one on either of the keyhole. Once they go in, they're gonna lock in place. You can hear a loud click. Yep. Do the same on the other side. Once you have those locked in place, you can pull them outwards like that on either one and then pull the whole radio out. Now once you've used the keys to get the radio out, you can just press in on the tabs on either side of the radio to pull the key out and then start removing all the connections from behind. Now as you can see, there's not a lot of connections behind here. There's only a couple of plugs. That will allow for you to put the radio on the side, and the next part is removing this fascia. Start prying very gently on the side using a very soft plastic trim tool. If you use anything hard that's going to damage your dash, do not do that, and be very careful around your AC vents. You don't want anything to be damaged, so go ahead and start prying this out. This fascia will come out, allowing you to remove the connection from behind for the screen and the rest of the stuff. Now once you have this fascia cover out, there's only one connection behind here for your hazard control. Just that connection there, just take it out. This panel will sit on the side for now. Next part is to remove the screen. Again, same Audi keys, they go one here, one here. As you can see, the instruction is there from the Volkswagen itself. You can put in the key in the same order as we did to remove the original radio. That will allow for us to remove the screen, revealing a big cavity behind there where we're going to mount a module, as well as the connection going into the screen for your LVDS, the actual display signal. Now for the screen, you'll see there's only two connections behind here. The white one is your display signal, the other one is your screen power cable. So go ahead and remove them and put the screen on the side. Make sure you put it on a surface where it's not going to get scratched. And then we'll move ahead with the installation. I'll show you what comes in the kit when you buy the Western Auto Customs kit for Golf. Now the very first thing you get is our Western Auto Customs module itself. This is what allows for you to have CarPlay on your original screen. You get the main power connector as well as an original mic splitter in there. I'll show you how that works when we're doing the install. Your display signal cable, 4G antenna for better connectivity with your phone connection for wireless CarPlay, and the strongest tape in the world. So as with all our installs, what I'm going to do, the first thing is go ahead and tape everything up in nice fabric tape. Once that is done, I'll start mounting where the wire needs to go, then show you how I've routed everything. And the second thing you want to make sure is behind our kit, you'll see a couple of dip switch settings here. So 1, 2, 3. So this here is compatible with a variety of screen size and configuration running MIB system. So you can go ahead and see which one is the one for you. And the dip switch is here, so you can change it accordingly to what your screen resolution is. Alright, so this here is all of my connection. That's my main power harness. So remember guys, everything only goes in one way, so you can't really mess this up. So that's my main power harness connected to the quad lock here, the original one. That's going behind in the unit. So everything is running from behind in here. My USB, I'm gonna run it back into the glove box. The other one is your display cable. So one part of it is connected to the pink cable here, as you can see. The other part is going to go behind the original radio that we took out. And the third side is going into the module, so you don't need to worry about these cable that goes into the screen itself. Now apart from this, there is a Wi-Fi antenna or the 4G antenna, and I'm going to find this nice plastic place to mount that somewhere here. I've set my dip switch to the 7-inch screen, as this was a 7-inch screen itself. And then using this nice tape here, I'm going to mount this module behind here, make everything all nice and neat. Tidy it up, mount my screen back, mount the radio back, test everything, and then see you guys in the next clip to show you how you're going to retain your original Bluetooth system using our module. All right, now that was a pain to put this radio back in together. Now I've already gone ahead and tested pressing and holding the menu button. You can see I'm coming into the CarPlay interface. So what I'm going to do now next is plug in my hazards back in, put the AC vents back on, put the fascia back on, and then I'll show you what settings you have to do in order to retain your Volkswagen Bluetooth system running through your CarPlay system. And just like that, we're back here. The Fascia is already back on. Now to go between your original Volkswagen menu and to switch into CarPlay, all you have to do is just press and hold the menu button here. And the first thing we're going to be doing is setting it up to work with the original Volkswagen Bluetooth system. So just go in the settings, go into the car settings, make sure your reversing camera is set to the factory camera. Coming down, you'll see the microphone is selected to the OEM microphone. Now scrolling down to system, going to factory mode, the phone link settings, and you'll see here this is a right-hand drive car, so enable that and disable phone link audio. That allows for you to connect to your original Volkswagen Bluetooth to run your music, your calls and everything. Go back and restart the system. Give it a couple of seconds, pair up to it, and you're gonna have CarPlay running through your original system. Now once you connect it through, you will have your wireless CarPlay running here. You can see it's full touchscreen, very fast and responsive system. There's no lags, no delay. It's an incredibly good system. Now the second best thing that I want to show you is that this thing is running completely through the original Golf system. It's not an external Bluetooth running your media, so you can use your factory Bluetooth, factory mic for your calls and everything. Everything running through the factory system also allows for you to integrate to your instrument cluster. Insane, fully functional with your factory reverse camera, going back into park, back into CarPlay. Crazy system. Now if you want this DIY kit, you can buy this exact kit on www.westernautocustoms.com.au, or you can also send me an email on info@westernautocustoms.com.au to see how I can help you with your car. And if you're based in Victoria, around Melbourne, you can simply give me a text or call me on 0475 469 577 to see how I can help you with your car. Peace.